Well, welcome to another fishing adventure. There are a lot of question marks surrounding what I'm about to do here today. There are about 3,000 acres of public land. It's Missouri River floodplain behind me here. And I'm gonna go exploring along the river, searching for big fish fishing spots. The river holds huge fish, and it's just a matter of finding some bank access to put some baits in the water. That's what I'm out here today, exploring. I've got a new e-bike here that I'm gonna be taking off-road for the first time. Let me show it to you real quick before we get going. This is the Highboy P6 model. As you can see, it's like a mountain bike style e-bike. It's got gigantic 26-inch wheels with these big, wide 4-inch big tires, perfect for traveling across this rugged stuff like this is what I'm doing today. As you can see, there's no luggage rack or anything on the back of the front. This is just a bare bones off-roading machine. That's exactly what I need it for today. Starting at the top here, I've got the Shimano 7-speed shifter there. It's got 7 speeds. Over in the other handlebar here, I've got the interface here, the power on and off. Real simple interface, just shows you your battery level and your speed and your mileage, and that's it. Anything more than that is just overkill. So I love the simplicity of this display here, and how small it is too. It's not some big giant screen here in the middle that all gets dirty, and this is great. And it's got a dedicated buttons over here for the headlight and for the horn. I'm not sure how necessary the horn is on a mountain bike like this, but it's there. The battery is built into the frame right here in the front of the bike. I haven't actually taken it out yet, but I just got to charge up. It's kind of dirty. I've been driving down some dirt roads, some gravel roads to get to this spot today. It's got some shocks in the front that they work really well, and you can lock those out. You can turn this knob here and lock out the shocks, prevent them from compressing. That works good for when traveling with the bike, when you want to tie it down and you don't want this to be bouncing around as you're going down the road. And then I'm going to open those up because I want the shocks for today. And of course, it's got the disc brakes. Seems like that's what all e-bikes have these days. Work really good, disc brakes. And it's got a very unique seat. It's got a hole right there. I don't know, it's real comfortable, real squishy. Not sure exactly what the hole is for. I suppose, I don't know, maybe if you got to let one rip while you're riding, there's no obstruction there for you. It's pedal assist electric, and it also has the twist throttle here on the handlebar, so it does both. This kickstand design is one that I like a lot. It's back on the rear here, and it's just a single leg kickstand rather than the double leg under here. I have another e-bike that has a double leg kickstand under the center of the bike, and that one doesn't work so well on uneven ground, but this one works excellent on uneven ground, just like this. So if you watch my previous e-bike exploring videos, you know I'm kind of rough on these things, and I fully intend to do that today. I'm going to put this thing to the test. I'm going to drive through some rough stuff. Yeah, it's about 2 miles from the spot where I'm standing to the river, and then I plan on traveling, up along the river's edge just as far as I can, try to find as many fishing spots as I can. Aside from the river and finding fishing spots, I did see a couple of points of interest on the satellite images that I hopefully want to check out, see if I can find them. I saw a couple of buildings and a bridge to nowhere. There's a bridge, obviously, when there used to be maybe water flowing through here. So yeah, I want to check those couple points of interest too. Might be something interesting, but fishing spots are the main objective today. Let's get going. This is sort of a road here. I think they drive some farming equipment back here maybe once or twice a year. I think there's some food plots back here. But from what I can tell on the satellite, this only goes so far, and then it's just kind of rugged wilderness after that. If you watch my previous Missouri River exploring videos, you know I'm looking for wing dams. That's what I'm looking for. And there's probably a couple of dozen wing dams in this area. This whole area here is a floodplain. It's a huge inside bend of what the river used to be before it got channelized. The newest satellite images are from 2022, so 2 or 3 years old. Who knows? It did flood here this year. There definitely was water here. I mean, look at all this wood laying here. This is 2 miles from the river. Yeah, this was all underwater back in June, about 3 months ago. It is about 11 a.m. I purposely waited till this late in the day to get started so that the dew would be gone off of the weeds, so I wouldn't get soaking wet. This is pretty short stuff right now, but I expect it to get thicker. I don't know. Like I said, there's lots of question marks here. I don't even know if I can get to the river. A whole bunch of old river channels that wind their way through this whole area. Oh, I see some water there. And that is not the river. That was not on the satellite images. There was not a lake right there. Well, this goes down into, I can just tell by the way the plants changed that is swamp down there. This road that I've been following just ends right here. As you can see, there's the sign here, the state line. I'm in Iowa, and on the other side of the river is Nebraska, and that just kind of, the state line is kind of weird because it's the river, but the state lines were drawn before the river was channelized, so it's just like this weird mishmash of now you're in Nebraska, now you're in Iowa, now you're in Nebraska again. It's just like, and you haven't crossed any water. Well, you probably can't see it, but this is so steep, it goes down. I'm sure that's a former river channel right there. The plants are different. I'm not even going to try and go down there because it's so thick. There's no trail through it, and it's probably boggy and wet in the dirt down there. Well, not good. I'm already 5 minutes in, and I'm trying to look at the Google Earth here. The blue dot is me, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's that little path that I've been riding on, this little different colored area that's mowed back in 2022, and according to this, it just keeps on going, and going and going. However, it stops right here where I am. This is all out there. There's a whole bunch of water, big lake over there. And that is not on the satellite images at all. Maybe that is it there. But okay. Well, I'm backtracking, and there's got to be this over here to my left. Hold on. This over here to my left is an old river channel. I can just tell by the way the plants are different, and it runs parallel to the direction I'm. So I'm trying to get up. See if I can get up and around that old river channel and get on that higher ground on the other side of it, because I can't get through on a bog. Well, I can see where I need to get, but I just don't see, there's no clearing at all like shown on the maps, so I'm just gonna bust through it. I can see where I need to get. Yeah, the deer have definitely been using this. This is their pathway to get around that bog too. Thank you, deer. All right, yeah, and here we go. Now I'm joined up with another old road. Okay, this is where I want to be. Yeah, this is better. It's an old gravel road. There's gravel on this one. Making some real good time here. I'm gonna get to if I do get to the river, it's gonna be a lot faster than I thought, because gosh, I'm going 11 miles an hour here down this path. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, getting in some thicker stuff here. Got some cottonwood trees over here on my left, big cottonwood trees. Those were here probably before the river got channelized. This used to be riverbank here. And I suppose this was just a gravel road that went parallel along the river, I guess. Boy, this is like luxury here with this road. Whoa, what's that? There's a dog-sized animal on the road ahead of me. Brown in color. It's a coyote. Or it could be a dog. and just saw me now. Got to be careful with, okay, he's running, good. Yeah, got to be careful with wild animals in the middle of the day, out and about. They might be something wrong with them, but that guy saw me and ran away. That means he's probably a healthy coyote. Sorry, I didn't get out the good camera and zoom in on him. I just, when he was standing there staring at me, I needed to confirm that that wasn't a rabid animal before I start fooling around with the camera. But yeah, he went off into the woods here. It's really the only kind of threatening thing that might be out here in this, in these backwoods here in Iowa. We don't have bears. I mean, there's the occasional mountain lion or moose sighting, but that's really, really rare. And yeah, rabid animal or rabid human, I suppose, or just sometimes aggressive farm dogs can be a thing. For the most part, though, I'm the most dangerous thing roaming around here in these woods today. I mean, I really am I'm in the backcountry now. It's so quiet out here. I hear no human machine noise at all. Just the breeze and the bugs. And some guy talking to himself. Yeah, this is good. Let's go. Okay, got something happening here. Got a junction. Looks like old road goes that way and something else goes this way. The river is this way. This is definitely the old river channel right down there. There's water in there, down in that trough there, the old river channel. Oh, okay. So here's that bog I was just talking about, old river channel. But there's that bridge that I was talking about down there. So that bridge goes over this old river channel. That was something I wanted to check out, and I thought, oh, if there's a bridge there, I mean, there has to be an old road. That's why would there be a bridge? You know, there's got to be a road connected to it. But I never saw another path or old road break off from the one that I was on. Maybe I can get down there this way. This is about as close as I'm gonna get because it gets really thick here between me and the bridge. But yeah, there it is. I don't really know exactly what it was for. It was definitely made of concrete. I wonder if the Corps of Engineers built that, or if it was just a local landowner when I'm sure this area was farmed at some point. I don't know. I'm not going to go down there and get on it. Definitely wouldn't be crossing that bridge anyway. Too dangerous. Thing's probably more than 60 years old. Who knows what kind of shape it's in. Yeah, it's got metal railings. Some kind of a framework above it, and just out here rotting away in the backwoods. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm at this junction of these two things here. There's that bridge right there that I was just looking at. I rode down to the bridge, and now I'm back up here. And the river is over here. So there's my pinned spot where I wanted to start my first spot searching once I get to the water. So I think I got about a half mile here. I think when I finally do get to the river, that's when the real thick stuff is gonna come into play. I think this old road probably used to parallel the river, but I think when they channelized the river, they just plowed right over this road, and it's no longer there. It's just trees now. All right, so this is that food plot that I was thinking. That's why there's the road here. Then this is all planted here. I don't know what they planted. Looks like most of it got destroyed by the flood, but food plot way back in here. And I need to cross this food plot. The river is way down there where those tall trees are down there. But I think that building that I saw is over here. And I want to go check that out and see what's up with that. Why there's a building over there. Buildings back here. Here's the state line again. I've entered Nebraska and came back into Iowa probably 15 times here in the last hour. Iowa and Nebraska have a reciprocal fishing license rules in place, so anybody with license from either state can fish border water from either side. So that's a good thing. Where's that building? I thought that building was back here. Oh, I see. That building is on the other side of the bridge. Alright. I'm way far. Forget the building. I'm not gonna screw around trying to find that thing. Maybe I'll stop and check out that building, see if I can get a little closer to that bridge on the way back. Definitely gonna have to go by there on the way back. I regret going down to look for that building. Both legs got it. Both shoes. Sheesh. Alright. Well, I'm not going to try and fix that right now. Hopefully I can brush up against some other kinds of weeds that'll knock a bunch of them off. This food plot field is a lot bigger than it looked on the satellite images. See what happens here. Hopefully it seems like there's a little bit of a path where somebody's driving an ORV or something. It's too narrow to be a pickup truck. But yeah, there's a little path here. Okay. Oh, it stinks back here. Smells like dead fish. I suppose there's giant piles of dead fish in these bogs that got filled with water and then dried up. So yeah, I went past the yellow pins. That yellow pin right there is where I wanted to get to the water. This trail that I'm on is probably at least 100 yards away from the river's edge. I need to get... This trail does not go... It just parallels the river, but it stays a long ways away from it. So... Shoot. I think I might go back and try to get to that spot that's right at... Here's that food plot that I just drove through and got even more stickers on my pants. Let's see if I can get down to the river there. I don't know. Shoot. See, there's an old fence here. Old fence. Sometimes there's a path along fence lines. But there is no path here. This is a very thick mess of stuff. Lots of fallen trees that I would have to climb over or under or something. Yeah, this is no good. It's like a wall of downed trees here. Okay. Worry not, young fisherman. We shall figure it out. I must say though, this bike is handling this stuff beautifully. And I guess I did say I was going to rough it up today, so roughing it up. I'm just going to follow this path and keep my eye out. The river is this way, and I'm just going to keep a careful eye for any area that looks like it's passable that I can get through and get to the river. Got a fork in the path here now. I've been driving for a while. Again, the river's to the left. This is just about as backwoods as you can get in western Iowa. You know, almost everything is farmland. And couple miles away from the nearest gravel road. It's about as backwoods as you can get. Oh, I see something there. So I see some metal. What the hell is that? What is that? I know what that is. I'll get off and show you. This is something that a deer hunter left here. This is a homemade cart. See, it's got wheels. It's got a wheel here and a wheel there, and made out of some fencing. And the axle is not really an axle, it's just a big long threaded bolt. Oh, there's a hole right there. That's nice. Yeah, I suppose there was a handle. Oh, there's the handle, I guess. This is the handle. And yeah, there's some front wheels on it too, I guess. They use this to haul their deer out of here after they shoot a deer. It's made just the right size to lay a deer in there and then haul it out of here. I don't know. I wonder how long that thing's been here. My guess is whoever built it put in a lot of work to do that and haul it out of here, and then guess I never shot a deer, or I don't know. Okay. Kind of looks like there should be a path that goes down to the river right here, but I'm not seeing anything. Let me walk back there a little bit. I mean, there's a deer trail with deer tracks on it and stuff right here, but I mean, look how thick this is. I mean, I'm not going to be hauling fishing rods through this stuff. Yeah. This is a part of fishing that I really like, is exploring, trying new places, trying to find new places. You know, some people like this, some people don't. That's cool. If you like going to the same old spot every time, there's not necessarily anything wrong with that either. This is the kind of fishing adventures that I like to do. Alright, I think this is my next best bet here. I need the road, or the path curves that way. In satellite images, I remember seeing that there was a path right at that where the road curved. There was a path that headed pretty much straight to the river. It looks like the deer have been going here. This is definitely not a people path, but I'm gonna walk back here and see. Oh, this goes down. Why does it go down? Oh, so this is another old river channel that I'm going down into right now. Oh, there's a crane. Hello, Mr. Crane. Sorry to interrupt your nice day. Yeah, this is an old river channel. Man, this is so overgrown. This is way worse than I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, okay. I see some man-made stuff over here. Yeah, I see pylons sticking up out of the ground. Oh yeah, look. Look at this rock. This is not natural. All this rock. This is a wing dam. Right here. This is a wing dam that the water no longer flows over. Huh. Okay. Yeah, all this rock. And oh, we got actual water over there. There's some ducks and a heron taking off. And this absolutely does go straight down to the river, but it's just a forest of thistles and all sorts of stuff. I mean, this stuff's taller than me. Great place to go for a walk, though. I might come hiking about here in the winter time. Just walk around and enjoy the silence. But this is not gonna work for warm water fishing. Lucky for me, there is a lot more riverbank to explore here. A lot more trail to go down, so that's what I'm just gonna keep on doing. I guess one thing that I You know, when I do these things, usually get a couple comments, people asking about ticks. And I absolutely would not do this in the springtime because I would be covered with ticks. But I'm not going to have any ticks probably when I get home today. In my experience, it's mostly just in the spring. And in the fall, I don't really get ticks. And as far as snakes go, yeah, we got a lot of snakes, but not a lot of venomous snakes. There's rattlesnakes in the prairie areas, but they're pretty rare. I spent lots of time roaming around in areas like this, and I've never seen or heard a rattlesnake around here. Yeah, and there is a large tree blocking the path here. I am not going to be able to ride over this one. Alright, well, this bike, I think it weighs like 65 pounds, so it's not that bad, but this is a pretty large log. Well, I just stumbled upon this, some big clearing. Not sure what to make of that. Well, I did put a pin right there that says cross old channel here. So this is an old river channel right there, and I'm over here on the blue dot. So that's there. If I go that way, I should be heading right at where that pin is. Let's do it. Somebody mashed down the fence here. I mean, this is all public land here that I'm on. So these fences are just remnants of when it was private property. Oh, what is this? Oh, here's a game camera. There's somebody's game camera attached to this dead tree. They got a lock on it. That's good. It's camouflage. Where's it looking? It's looking down there. Interesting. I don't know how old it is. It probably still works. I'll go stand in front of it and they can get a picture of me. That's just an old river channel that had water in it earlier in the year, and it's all dried up now. So this must be where the spot that I had on the map that said cross old channel here. Yeah, I could cross it here, I guess. But do I want to? That is the question. I'll at least ride down into it and go for a little ride in an old river channel, dried up river channel. Might be a little bit of fun. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. There's something dark down there. I hope that's just a tree stump or something. There's a big black something down there. If I was in a different part of the country, I would be concerned that it was a bear, but I don't know what it is. From where I'm looking, it looks like a bear, and it's in the shade. You know, like a bear, like an animal would be sitting in the shade. What is that? I can't really hardly see because of the reflection on my viewfinder on my camera. What is that? I'm going to conclude that it's not a bear. Okay. But I am going to take a little ride down this old dried up river channel. There's a little bit of water down there. I want to see, maybe there's some fish in there still. Oh, this is really soft. Yeah, there's the water right there. I'm not going to get close enough to the water to see. It looks like it's only a few inches deep anyway. I haven't seen a fish splashing around. I think my dreams of crossing this old channel are not going to happen. I'm way on the edge of it here, and it's super soft. I'm sinking. I'm not going to be able to cross it. It's going to be really soft out there in the middle of it. gonna go back and get on that narrow path again and just keep going, I guess. Really no other choice. There's that game camera. I'll give him a little wave. This is a big clearing, and I'm gonna come out into a soybean field here. Long ways away from the river. Well, we've got soybeans, we've got a little bit of a four-wheeler path that goes along the field edge that way, and a little path that way. We've got a sign here that says U.S. government property, authorized vehicles only, so I don't know what's up with that. This is all, to the best of my knowledge, it's Iowa Department of Resources public land. Maybe that's an old sign. I'm going to follow this field edge for a little ways. Let's see what happens. There's another game camera right there. How you doing? That's the end of the road. Thick corn, dead trees, and 8-foot tall stuff here. Yeah, there's just there's no access here. Darn it. Oh, there's another game camera. That's like game camera number 3 that I've seen just recently. That one's got like a solar panel. Yeah, that one's got like some kind of a, oh no, it's an antenna, some kind of antenna. Oh, GPS tracking device. Oh, it's a DNR one. Interesting. Okay, cool. Well, folks, I'm about 2 hours and 45 minutes in here, away from the truck. Like I said, it probably is going to be quicker getting back, but yeah, like I showed you, this I think this is the end of the road as far as I'm going to get coming from this direction. I'm not sure what I'm going to do exactly. I'm going to sit here and drink some water for a minute and look at the Google Earth and maybe do a couple poses for that game cam over there. Alright, I spent some time looking at the map. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ride straight back to the truck. I'm not going to stop for anything. I'm going to see if I can follow these field edges most of the way to expedite that, and so I wouldn't have to do all those rugged log crossings and through all that really thick stuff. See if I can stick to the field edge. I'm going to get back to the truck. I imagine it'd take me half hour, 45 minutes to get there if I can do it on the field edges. And I'm going to go for a drive, and I'm going to drive all the way to the north border of this property. I'm pretty sure it's private property there, but I can't tell for sure. So I'm going to drive there and look, and yeah, that's the plan. Things don't always work out so great. Haven't seen the river yet. Dang it. Yeah, whoever was out here putting these game cameras up, definitely they took the field edges. So I'm expecting that I should be able to ride the field edges most of the way back so I can get on that old gravel road. When you swing for the fences, you're gonna strike out a time or two. $20, $21. That's fast enough. 22. That's too fast. That's too fast. Well, here's the end of the road. I don't know what's here. Bunch of irrigation equipment right here. This is the end of the maintained road, and I do see a posted sign there. unfortunately. Right there. No trespassing, keep out. Damn it. Now, I don't trespass, so I'm gonna abide by that. I was hoping I could approach from the north to this public property, but there's some private property in between the road and the public property. So yeah, even though I can't go down there, there it is. I did make it to the river. I'll show you the river. There she is down there. And I'm sure there's some fish in there, but I won't be catching them at this spot at least. Can't catch any fish from there if I can't get to the water though, unfortunately. This would be a really sweet spot though. It looks like the road. There's a little 2-lane road that goes right down to the water down there. But anyway. Oh, I got this bike all covered with dust, driving down like 10 miles of gravel roads to get here to this spot. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road. Like I said, there are no other access points. I only probably explored maybe 10% of that whole property. Maybe I'll come back in the winter or in the early spring, and when a lot of those bushes are gone and I can get through, I might try that. But it's unfortunate, you know. Sometimes you get skunked when you're not even fishing. You know, I got skunked on fishing spots today, but that's all right. Now I can check this place off my list here and focus my efforts on somewhere else. I want to thank Highboy for providing this bike for me to help me get out and do this today. I'm looking forward to using this bike a lot more in the coming months before winter. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. See you on the next one.